Are we doing a part two this evening, guys? Or this morning? Yeah, it's practically 1 o'clock in the morning. How about that? Pacific Standard Time. Still the 30th of September, 2023 for a Saturday. We were in John C. Roseman, California. You're a zombie out here. Anyway. Okay. A few hours ago, Beau, the fifth column, was talking about how the government shutdown is going to be affecting us. One of the things I had learned from the press media at this point is Social Security is not going to get nailed, thank God. There's a lot of people out there dependent upon Social Security for their livelihood. There's truly. I got it because I got disabled. Back and neck and emotions. They actually do consider mental instability as disability here. And I've had a lot of it for my own life, and I had to prove it to the court, but prove it to the doctors left and right on that one. And hopefully, I'll be able to pay rent for next month, and in a month after that, and a month after that. There are Trumplicants out there trying to pass this damn continuation. They put in so much poison pill stuff in there that I guess half the GOP said, forget it, we're not touching this damn thing. And the others saying, no, 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 we got to pass it, we got to pass it, we got to do this, we got to do that, and they know that it's not going to go through the Senate, but they want to do it anyway. They wanted to put it on record that they're good guys. They're not good guys, they're idiots. Hell, during a time when they should have been negotiating or trying to find what they can continue, even for another week or two, maybe, or another month, they couldn't even do that. But no, we had to go through. We got to find out about Hunter Biden's laptop. We got to do something about President Biden. We got to do this. We got to do that. Meanwhile, you got people terrified. And do these guys understand, besides the people that they're putting out of work temporarily, they're also voters of their own territory? Good Lord, how to piss them off. How to screw up your base at this point over here by putting yourself into a government shutdown, including some of those workers who work in your territory that you're shutting down. And you're shutting it down for no stupid reason except for your own damn egos. I swear, everything is being run by ego at this point over here. We must have ego running everything today. My ego is hurt. Therefore, I got to put the entire government system on shutdown. And I don't care if you're my constituent or not. I'm putting it on shutdown. Because I say so. And you will vote for me because you got me in office in the first place. So what are you going to do? What these people are going to do, if there's any kind of recall election functionality in their state constitutions, maybe they can find out what the hell it is and then do a recall on these electors. If they can get a recall on all these so-called representatives, then maybe something will happen in the Congress that'll actually get them passing laws or something like that. Or even a continuing resolution that they can still fund the government for a short time. And then they still have to go through that again and again and again and again without coming up with an actual real budget, which nobody has done for how many decades are we running here? I've lost count. But they've continued to fund the government by using a continuing CR, continuing resolution. And this is a way that they continue to get the paychecks into people's hands, especially the government employees who are still working for the idiots in the Congress. And it's weird that some of these guys are saying that all these people are here are highly needed over here, but everyone else isn't. Great. But the Trumplicans are gonna blame McCarthy for this, and they're going to be blaming the Democrats on this one. They can't take the full rest of responsibility. You got to blame everybody else for it because they didn't get their way. Now, as I try to indicate on my own damn channel here, the Diary of the Griever named John Weaver, and sometimes I do cover politics when I'm actually sane enough to do this kind of thing. And I noticed how these guys are reacting and acting. They just basically don't care about human decency or human kindness. Although they'll talk a good talk, but I'll tell you one thing: behind, away from the public eye, they're nastier than shit. They're nastier than shit. That's the Trumplican Party. That's the theoretical Republican Party, but they're all Trumplicans now. Some of them are trying to say, no, no, we're staying away from Trump. I've heard some of the theories that are being talked about on the corporate media. I said theories, I don't have actual facts. The one thing I did hear about an actual fact is when you have a former President Gasbag threatening an outgoing not commander in chief, but we're talking about the Pentagon leader in there, not the SEC the guy, Joint Chiefs. I'm too damn tired for this crap in the morning. My brain's going to sleep. Joint Chiefs, Milley. Trump threatened his life, called him a traitor, wants him dead. He had it in writing. It was published. It was publicized. It's on social media all over the damn place. Now I keep thinking either Trump's insane. It's got to be. He had mental illness ongoing at this point over here, and nobody caught it. Or else he's that vindictive and that evil. Or it could be both. Where he wants to kill people. He wants to get your vote, but then kill you at the same time. He wants ultimate power, but he's going to kill his power base to do so. And they will sacrifice themselves. Hence what I keep saying on my channels a lot. Khalil, Khalil, Khalil. I was trying to indicate in a few videos ago about an essay quiz that a professor of mine in English is posting out there regarding morality, and I threw this shit out there. Very little bit, but I still wanted to do something about mental health. And I'm still going to be doing those people I've mentioned in my essay. Because they have demonstrated mental health illness, and nobody ever picked up on the damn thing because they're too damn brainwashed about it. And then I kept thinking about old Gasbag 45. He may not be insane. He may be, I know there are theories I'm postulating here. He's a gangster, a mobster. He may have been a mobster prior, and nobody picked up on it. Probably not even the law enforcement in New York, not even New York City. But he's acting like a damn mob boss. He's got the mentality of it. So he's showing people that he's tough. He's tough on crime, but no, he's tough on law enforcement more than on regular people. He wants the money coming in. He'll do any way else he can get the damn money. But he'll also find some way to get out of jail by manipulating his system left and right as much as he can. Mob bosses did that as well. They got him on record. Intimidation like crazy. Threatening witnesses, prosecution, judges. Not to mention threatening lawmakers. Granted, it's a stretch on the last one there, but the way they're reacting, they didn't say a bad word in the second debate, the so-called Republican Party, about the old gas bag. Not a word. Didn't bring them up. But they made themselves look silly and foolish. What was it about anyway? Wasting taxpayer money? Or corporate money on that one? Just to show to the larger corporates that they are the ones to take charge, and yet it sounded more like a damn three-ring circus or a toddler brain party in a sandbox. It's just nuts. politics as I knew it passed on a long time ago. The old farts are either trying to either retire or pass on, leaving all these kids in charge, and they don't know their ass from a hot rock. And I had said in my previous videos, and I'll say it again, I've blamed the voters. Democracy, we have it's a republic democracy, representative democracy. We have representatives that we elect into a bicameral chamber, Senate and House of Representatives, to make the laws necessary. We have an executive branch that enforces the law. We have a judicial branch that interprets the law. And that's how it always worked. It may be inefficient, but it was still our government, and it still works. Some people still think, no, we still need a better government. Yeah, well, what is it, an autocratic? An autocracy? One party, one ring rules them all? We got a Sauron living in a high tower or somewhere else trying to rule over the lands of Middle Earth? Is that what we're dealing with here? Middle Earth right now being run by the One Ring Bearer. Yeah. But I guess that's what they want, including the followers. They're so brainwashed and brain dead, it's not even funny. Out in Anaheim yesterday, we had those same maggots coming out of the woodworks and crawling underneath at our places and fortifying the Anaheim Convention Center with presentation and presence of the legions of them. There's probably about 4 or 5, maybe 600, I think. I don't know. I don't know the exact count on the damn thing. But they could accommodate about 1,000, maybe less, just to see the orange gas bag coming in there, the convention center. I mean, the place can handle thousands if necessary. They had Comic Cons, they had Disney conventions over there, so I know they can deal with the muckraking over there. And it is Orange County Republican, or I'm sorry, Trumplican territory. Despite the fact I've got a affinity for a mouse, I'm still not having affinity for their politics over there. I won't go to Anaheim. I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to deal with a maggot who's got Trump on the brain. There's no known cure for a cult leader. I could say what happened to previous cult leaders within the past 50 or 60 some odd years within that time period. People forget history. Yeah. Cult leaders like to take people out. They take themselves and the followers out them with them. Suicide. One way or another. Is that what's going to happen to our cult leaders regarding the Trump-Lincoln Party? Are they going to be that stupid to follow Trump into that kind of situation? That's a scary proposition. That's a scary idea right there. Trumplicans decide to take their own lives because the Trump would order it. Hell, he's ordering murder right now with a former Joint Chiefs. Why not the killing of his own fans and just bring him along with him to hell so they can worship him down there? He sure as hell ain't going up to heaven, that's for sure, the way he's going. And everyone else is following him. Of course, they would probably say the same thing about me. But then again, I'm not following any cult leaders. But you're a liberal! Yeah, that's a political affiliation. What's a major malfunction? What's the point? Yeah, I love that one right there. Just look at me with a terrified look on your face and say, oh my God, what the hell he just said? He just said something counter to my brain I can't comprehend. No, I gotta find something else that's worth insulting to him. You're a liberal woke. Okay. I consider myself a fool and an idiot. I consider myself a libtard and a libtard, and I owned it. And now I'm in charge of wokeism around here. The problem is my body has a problem concerning about sleep cycle. So can we define woke again? Don't you understand? Well, I understand that you got a problem concerning about anatomy and about Health 101 and something concerning about sleep issues. You keep throwing around this terminology concerning about woke, 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 woke. If I understand something a little bit about English grammar, woke is a process of the past tense, indicating that the person is already past the point of sleep and entered the realm of consciousness, and or barely getting past the point of consciousness where he's cognizant of what's going on around him, that he's mentally alert about it. He's mentally alert about what's going on around him. He's woke. He's awakened. He woke. He's alive. What's the issue? But these are liberal. They believe in wokeism. Wokeism isn't a word, except if you're making the damn shit up in the first place. It says it hasn't been accepted in certain dictionaries out there. I'm not taking it with a grain of salt. I'm just listening to you guys and thinking you guys don't know your ass from a hot rock. And if you want me to call you on it, I'll call you on it. Oh, you're a woke. You're a liberal. I know I'm a liberal. Been a liberal all my life. Doesn't mean I don't try to keep an open mind of what the hell's going on. But the way you guys coming up with damn conspiracy theories at this point over here, I'm like, let you guys blather on. Either I'll go on my merry little way, or we'll have a nice little discussion about it. If I really got to burp my ass and I got my ego running at that point. And with you schmucks, it's always about your damn ego. It ain't about America. It's not about the country. It's not about the people. It's about your own damn ego. Deal with it. Own it. And I suppose at that point I'll probably get into another person's face as we're guzzling beer or something like that. I'm like, oh great. So now I'm going to be dealing with an inebriated brain, alcohol poisoning at this point over here, and I got to deal with intelligence. Oh no, that one I back off from. If I'm going to have an intelligent argument with someone, I want to have somebody who's actually not inebriated, not chemically screwed up in the head, and actually conscious and aware of what's going on around him. Other than that, go back to sleep, Charlie. I don't want to deal with you. You're probably going to say, who the hell you think you are? Well, I'm me. I'm me. I don't push my values and my viewpoints down your throat. So all you're trying to tell me that I got to believe in your shit. Unless, of course, you're a cult leader. Are you a cult leader of the trumpets? The trumplicans? You want to wear the red all the damn time? Make America great? Oh, give me a break. Don't make me throw up in your hat. Or on your shirt. America! Are you saying it without the capital A? Or are you saying it with the capital A in front of that word? See, we're called the United States of America. And it's usually a capital A in front of that word, America. Not America. Without the capital A. Can I just think you're too damn lazy. Maybe you're too sleepy. Maybe you need to be woken up. Maybe you need to be conscious of what's going on. Cognizant. Use your intelligence. Use your brain. I'm sorry, do you actually have intelligence? Do you actually have a gray matter in there still running around? I mean, do you guys actually have anything going through those synapses of yourselves? I don't know. You tell me, we'll both know. I mean, one time when I was a lot younger and I had my family with me, I'd get in fights with my brother all the damn time. It'd piss him off. Not to the point where we're going to be thumping on each other. It just, he would say something and I'd say something back to him. And I guess several times in my lifetime, I threw this one at him. Well, you're this and you're that, John. So, Dave, the universe is wide as big as your mouth. Ooh. I go, yeah, ain't it? I miss those days. Yeah, I know. I got to put a Pandora's box in that one. So let's nip it in the bud. And let's see if I can nip myself to sleep again. So I'm no longer going to be woke. I'm going to be sleeping. We'll change the tenses and the verbs and the actions and the adverbs around. And I'll post later when I wake up or when I am woken up or I am woke. Woke, 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 woke. How to screw up the English language, I swear.